About injury, I didn't get a really dangerous injury. Only one, but was not the reason.
Hai, Assalamualaikum, selamat pagi semua pada fans-fans Harimau Melaya. Hari ini eksklusif saya bawakan untuk anda sekali lagi. Macam sebelum-sebelum ni kita dapat interview dengan bekas-bekas player import yang pernah beraksi di Liga Malaysia. So hari ni Isyam bersama dengan Hyuri Henrique, bekas pemain import Selangor pada tahun 2022. So how are you, Hyuri? You good?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for the interview. Thank you for the interesting to send message for me to make this interview. And good morning for you, good evening for me, and let's do this interview. It will be very fun.
Yeah, thanks for your time. Really appreciate it. So my first question is, what you doing right now and where you at after you left Selangor?
So after I left Selangor, I got back to Brazil for my vacations, and then 30 days for vacation, and then January I moved to CRB, where I am now, and then I'm playing second division in Brazil. My previous club 2 years ago, I played in this club, so I'm returned this year, and I'm very happy. I am playing, and we are in the very difficult championship. So it's good because the level is high. So it's very nice to be fit.
Okay, you come to Malaysia, I think early 2022, right? So at the
January.
first place, why you choose to come to Selangor when you get the offer?
I am a kind of player that I always try to find new challenges. So I spent 3 years in China in 2 different cities and 1 year in Dubai. And when I get the opportunity to move to Malaysia, I just have a chat with my wife and let's go. Yeah, she said yes. And I'm the kind of person that I'm very excited to new challenge. So first of all, I try to know a little bit more about Malaysia and then about Selangor. And I choose Selangor for the population. Is a very huge fan in Malaysia, very big team, huge history. So it's make me be more excited to move to Selangor.
Okay, so I think but I think almost 1 year, right, in Selangor. So you just play for 11 game, right? So overall, how you describe your journey and your career in Selangor?
My journey at the beginning was really excited. New kind of players, new thoughts, new kind of style of game, and I try to find this difference between Dubai when I was playing and Brazil to Malaysia, because it's completely different, the kind of thinking, the kind of thoughts, and then unfortunately we didn't find the right way to play, to be fit in during the season, and the pressure to play Selangor is much bigger than I thought before. So the Selangor fans, they always want more, and they are right to want more because the name of the club is very big. So we didn't find this kind of right way to play and to show for the fans that we are really Selangor. We always try to make our best, but was not enough.
I think at that time 2022, before start of the season, I think your name is very high, right? You and Forestieri, I think the most expensive player in Malaysia league that time. Maybe also fans Selangor wants more and from you, right? So maybe you feel a bit pressure that time.
A little bit. To be honest, a little bit. I didn't expect this kind of pressure, but when I understand, was a little bit late, this pressure. So I tried to adapt as fast as I can, as fast as I could in that time, but was a little bit late to try to understand how the players thinking, how is the game in Malaysia, how is the pressure in Selangor, and not only about to be the expensive player in Selangor, but the pressure to be champion in Selangor, to get some trophy. So at that time was a little bit late when I really get this kind of shock to oh, we are in Selangor, and I am the most expensive player. And I didn't knew that before. When I arrived in Malaysia, I didn't knew that I was the more expensive player, because for me, numbers, they didn't help me. Only Yuri, you are the most expensive player. It can help you. No, it not help me. So I didn't get this kind of information before, and when I knew that, was a little bit late and tried to do more, but I was out of my right way to play. So I feel a little bit of this kind of pressure, but not only to be the most expensive player, but to get some kind of trophy to Selangor.
Okay, and at the same time, I think I just checked at the state. You are top 8 most valuable player also in the Asian, right? Asian Domestic League 2022. So maybe the
Mm-hmm.
fan put I hope for you, right, for you to perform. So maybe other than that, why you think you cannot deliver at that time? Maybe the league not suitable with you, you think?
No, not. It's not about the league. It's not about the league. The league surprised me when I tried to find something about Malaysia. I got one thought, and then when I arrived in Malaysia and I come to Malaysia, was completely different. And at the end, I feel much better in the training sessions, more light, so more soft. And then I try to enjoy a little bit more the training session. But it's not about the league, it's not about the players, but I didn't I didn't find the right way to play as my personal style to the team and in the league. So we just was bad understanding maybe between the players, between to find the potential of every player. So I think this didn't help it too much.
How your relationship with your coach at that time, Michael French Turbiner, right?
Yeah.
How you work with him? Is he a good? Maybe he cannot find what you can give to Selangor at that time.
My relationship with Michael was very good, very good. We got a lot of chats that time. He explained me a little bit more about the pressure to be in Selangor, and helps me to understand a little bit more what is playing Selangor. And unfortunately, we didn't get good results, because football is about results. We can perform well, we can play well, sometimes score goals, but if we didn't give results to the club, it's not enough. So I think maybe we didn't find the knowledge between the players, but my relationship with Michael was very good, and I miss to talk a little bit more with him in the training, because he could help me more if I just have a chat with him about some movement, some kind of style of game in Malaysia. So I just say thank you to Michael for everything that he's done in Selangor with me, and just very good luck for him. I think he's in Myanmar national team now. Yeah.
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 Uh,
So very good luck for him.
so maybe one of the reason also the injury maybe ruin your career in Selangor, you think?
Uh, about injury, I didn't get a really dangerous injury. Only one, but was not the reason. For sure, was not the reason. Uh, if it was the reason, for sure, I could be clear with you, but was not the reason. I just got one injury for 2 weeks, I think, a short time. So maybe around 1-2 games, but was not the reason. Was not the reason.
Okay, I think you just I follow the transfer market. You just play for 11 game for Selangor
Mhm.
and got 5 goal and 2 assists. So what you
Yeah,
think you regret in Malaysia? Maybe that you cannot show what you have.
I think I did. To be honest, I think I did a good job, but I should be more. I should be better than that, but was not a bad job. so I could score goals, nice goals, important goals against Sabah. Was a cup game, so it's very pressure game. You have to. We played against Sabah in Sabah. It's not easy to play there, and we won. I scored. I made a good game. I was a captain this game, so it was very nice for me, and was very happy for that. But was not bad, was good. But for me, as an expensive player, should be more, and I understand that.
How about the fan? Maybe the fan every game, of course, he want more from you, right? So he put pressure on you. Maybe the critic you on the social media. Sometimes, how you feel about the fan in Malaysia?
No, I didn't read about social media comments, so I not speak Bahasa, so I don't know what the fans was talking about. And for me, this was not the difference to be more pressure. Of course, we feel the pressure in the stadium when sometimes the result not come. The fans was not happy, and we can feel that. They don't need to talk. We can feel that. But that was not about the pressure of fans, because in Brazil is much worse. Uh, it's sad to say that, but in Brazil sometimes they fight with the players. We cannot. Example: if we lost one game in Selangor in Malaysia, sometimes we can go to with your family to have dinner. Normally, in Brazil, exactly not. Exactly not. We have to be at home. We have to be at home. We cannot go in the shopping mall. We cannot have a dinner with your family, your kid. So it's normal things. And in Brazil, we cannot do that when you lose a game. So it was not this kind of pressure from the fans, but you can feel it in the stadium.
Okay, I think you play for more attacking, right? You can play for the right wing, left wing, center forwards. So what your favorite position?
As a striker.
Center forward.
This was one point that I feel a little bit more difficult, because to be honest, I'm not young anymore. So I know how to play as a winger, but I'm not the fast like Faisal Halim to be a winger. So I can contribute, but my potential to maximize my way to play is to play as a striker, like a false nine, to be around the box, around the center backs, not to be standing in front of the center backs, but
Like
always
Fabrino.
moving. Yeah, always moving, giving pressure in the center backs, and not standing. No.
Okay, during your time at Malaysia, who the tough opponent that you face it? The local player and the import player? If you remember the name or the number jersey.
One, the most difficult game was against Terengganu.
Oh, okay.
The was a very good squad in that time, Terengganu, and it was really hard to get the ball from them. This was the most difficult in Malaysia, because I didn't play against GDT, so I cannot say about them. It's for sure is the best team in Malaysia currently, but I didn't play against them. So against Terengganu, and one defender from Terengganu, he's African defender. I didn't remember the name, but he was very good opponent. And one Korean guy from Sabah was very good defender as well.
The Terengganu is a Malaysia player?
No, not Malaysia player. He's import player.
Import player Terengganu that time. Okay.
And one Malaysia player was a center back from Negeri Sembilan. Very good defender. He's a local player.
Which team?
Negeri Sembilan.
Negeri Sembilan. Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. I think he's in Selangor now, I think.
Oh, Jimmy PE, right? Before
Yeah, he's very good defender.
Oh, okay. At Selangor, who's your best friend and you're close in Selangor?
For sure, Kayon, because we are from the same country. So, but I am the kind of player that I have a good relationship with many players in the squad. So with the young players and the experienced players. So with Samuel, Sam Somerville, Brandon Gunn, Afro, Richmond, the Ghanaian guy, Alex. My relationship was very good with all of them, not only the imports player, but Fazli, Safwan, Alif Haikal, so very good players, young and experienced players. So my kind of person is to be friendly, a good guy to be in the squad, because when we have to be tough, we are. But when we can just kid a little bit, just play, say something fun, we are this kind of guy as well. I like to be in good atmosphere.
You still contact with them to communicate?
Few of them. Few weeks ago, I chat with Sam and just ask about how is the club now. And Alex sent me a message a few weeks ago as well. So it's nice to have this kind of contact. Yeah.